Where are you calling from, caller?
This is from Oceanside, California.
Oh, welcome from Oceanside, California. It's great to have you on the show.
My question, dude, why are you so thunk? Who are you? Who do you think you are? Where do you get off at? Why are you even still making these podcasts? You know what, dude? You know what? Just end it. End your career right now.
Hello, mic check 1 2, folks. Check.
Check. 1 2.
How are you,
Check it.
Soul? This is a mic check.
I know. I don't know.
How is your mic check?
Is it right?
Is your check micing? Hello, folks. Welcome to Ep004 of the GPC podcast.
Hey, pretty unison right there, Chris.
We're both on point on that.
Jalapeno snacks.
Dude, jalapeno snacks.
Pretty on point.
Anyways, welcome, Ep004. I am your host, Chris. We are joined with
Saul,
GPC co-founders.
Co-founders and hopefully resolutioners.
We are currently without our third co-founder, Mr. Patrick. Hopefully we can get him on the line. We'll get him on a phone call. We're crossing fingers and praying to the Lord Jesus above.
Please,
that it'll work.
Allow Patrick Cruz today to connect with us,
Mr. Khrushchev. So, anyways, so how you doing? How you doing, Soul? We're here at the beautiful Stone once again in Oceanside.
Yeah.
How was your ride over?
Third time around. First time down here on a board. Haven't been down here in a while, and I feel like such a kook.
How was that cruise? How was that? No pun intended.
Have you skated and then not skated for a while and then got it back on a longboard and been like, I regret life?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Especially my legs.
So scary.
Especially the soreness. The soreness really does me in.
I love the hill down on Mission. It was a great ride and all, and life's amazing.
Was it enjoyable?
Very. I'd do it again. 11 out of 10.
What 11 out of 10 would do again?
Yeah, would definitely.
Nice, man.
Blindfolded.
Nice. Did any crazy adventures happen on your ride?
Dude, this one time while I was cruising on my old board, I used to snap maybe a 12-ouncer of a can of beer and go on a long board ride, and then snap another one and go on another long board ride. I think that was probably like the highlights of my 20s.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Pretty fun times.
Nothing like cruising and drinking, man. That's all I ever do.
Beachside here in California.
That's all I do every day. Literally every day. That's all I do.
Beachside, California.
Dude, are we beachside right now, dude?
I mean,
this is dope.
Yeah, technically right.
Well, right on, man. That's great. I'm glad you made it safe and sound. I don't see any scraped knees, so that's good.
I wore my pads today.
That's always a good sign. Didn't wear your helmet though. I'm a little disappointed in that. But...
shit.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Yeah, well, maybe we should talk about a little bit more about drinking.
Well,
I mean, I brought about drinking and skating, and that's a pretty fun experience. Have you drunk and done anything? I guess drunk isn't the right word, right? Have you drank and done anything exciting? Maybe. No, I'm not just talking about exciting things. I'm talking about active. You know, you're climbing a mountain, or maybe you're.
I'm trying to think.
Working out.
I think one example I can think of is like slosh ball, when you put like the keg at second base. And you never played that?
That sounds so fun.
You've never played that before?
No, I have not.
Yeah, you put a keg out at second base and just, play regular, whatever, baseball, softball, and yeah.
I'd imagine the games get pretty hectic.
When you slide into second, you get a special little treat out there.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Nothing like a cold one.
Those are good times. I don't know. I think I only did it like once, maybe twice that I can recall. I don't know. This is years ago when I was a younger lad, and
he was 12.
It gets pretty interesting when you're trying to run and you're getting a little more and more buzzed, and you run around the bases and or trying to swing and trying to hit a ball.
Yeah.
It's not always pretty. So
I'd imagine, there's a lot of reasons why drinking makes everything a lot funner.
yeah, exactly. Where we are here at Stone, and the people have collected together
And spoken.
and spoken.
And spoken. Very
And-
much to the heart of California.
It kind of brings up a question of why do people visit bars? Why do they congregate?
Why do we celebrate?
Why do they congregate at your local watering hole? Why is this? A question that's been asked for a millennia.
Drinking was invented, I believe, in
1902.
Didn't Jesus turn water to wine?
Yeah, 1903.
Great idea. 1903. I think that's when ban history, right?
Ben and Jerry's?
Banning all of drinking here in the States.
During the
Prohibition period?
That was in the 30s? 30s?
Wow.
Oh no, 20s, 30s? Something. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, man. It's actually kind of a big.
I worked at the first my employer was one of the first bars in all of Southern California after Prohibition and
Yeah.
breweries.
Yeah.
Carl Strauss,
Yeah, Carl Struess. Me and him go way back.
honestly.
He's my uncle.
He's my uncle. He's
Yeah.
everybody's godfather.
He's
Love it.
Yeah. No, that's crazy though. That's a crazy thought. Like Prohibition and now everything that happened, everything that went on, and people are gonna do what they want and what they can to get something they want, and alcohol's a big one. They're gonna rape, steal, and kill for what they want, man. That's nuts, dude. You imagine living in the Prohibition era?
I don't think I'd survive for more than a couple days after my delirium tremens kicked in.
Do you think you'd be a bootlegger?
I'd definitely be a bootlegger.
Dude.
I'm a bootlegger now, technically.
Oh,
I've
shoot.
homebrewed.
Dang, dude. You making that white lightning?
Making grease lightning.
Making that pruno?
Moco de gorilla.
Moco de gorilla.
Nah, more of the homebrew beer. I've looked into actually distilling and making my own vodka, but it takes a little bit more of an effort.
Yeah.
Although it's one of the easiest alcohols to make.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds a little more rough, like a little
But,
more goes into it.
I read a chemistry book from 1902, and it was borrowed by one of my coworkers. And
Wow, it was really 1902?
1902, that
And I
was
was
a
just
publishing
joking.
date. And I guess it was a crazy year during that time, but this book actually had different product recipes for alcohols and how to create them post-fermentation and using chemical extraction methods.
This is a book from 1902?
Yeah, it was just a book, a random book. It was my chemistry-loving coworker told me about it because he knew that I had a fond adornment for chemistry as well.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, all that stuff's crazy. Fermenting process and all that.
Yeah, it's a science within itself because you never know what the product is going to be of the bacteria.
Yeah.
If you add different hops, different strains of malt, maybe sweet, you get a different kind of alcohol.
And just how it affects
I mean, if you look at a single barrel versus a 12 barrel
double barrel malt,
wine, whiskey.
16-year aged. What's your favorite kind of wine, Saul? 12-year aged?
13 barrels. And
You damn pedophile.
who?
I love me some 12-year-old
shit.
aged wine.
I said 13 barrels of wine. All right. He said, "What do I prefer?"
That's not what I heard. That's not what Yeah. No, it's crazy. Yeah, but it's nuts, though. I mean, it has to get created somewhere and then distributed somewhere, which your local watering hole, your bar.
Everywhere you go now.
And it's like, I don't know, it's like kind of, what's the reason? It's like you could buy a beer and drink it at home. But I guess, like I said, the It's a sense of community when you go and visit a bar. Everyone's around you. Everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's drinking, having fun.
So I mentioned earlier that, I mean, I came to basically, that Born in a Brewery that they brand everybody with over at Karl Strauss. I think that it's a pretty fine establishment to be running that down, people. But it really is Born in a Brewery. You get 50% off beer, 50% off liquor. You're sitting there like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You're sitting there, you buy it for a 24-pack. You enjoy 2 of them a night for the entire week. You run out, buy another one.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you just drink 50 bottles of craft liquor.
Dude.
Without even thinking about it.
That's nuts. That's dope, though.
But it was a fun,
off.
like I said, it was fun. It was amazing, and I really loved what they did. But the whole branding of a Born in a Brewery, it really runs through it.
How long ago did you work there?
This was 5 years.
5 years.
5 years ago.
You were what, like 22?
I was 21 when I was hired. I started off as a hostess. I'd worked my way up.
A hostess?
Yeah.
Isn't it just called a host?
Yeah.
Like you're male?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
Oh, I got you.
Oh, yeah, usually.
You're one of those. You're one of those.
I worked hard, man.
You're trans. I got you.
Oh, no, that's not it. No.
Oh, you said you used to be a hostess. Now you're a host. Big booty
now
host?
I'm hosting a co-founding of GPC.
Big booty host?
Tri-founding.
Tri-founding. True that.
So how's our topic so far? What do you think, Chris? Any thoughts? Do you personally dabble in
the bar life?
Maybe,
in the bar experience?
Maybe not just the bar life, but in alcohol. What do you find? What do you find amazing in alcohol?
Oh, dude. Alcohol is amazing, honestly. Well, I mean, obviously take out the, take out the negatives.
Negativity.
Yeah.
Which is everything.
Yeah. I mean, impaired skills and, not being able to drive.
And a hurt liver.
And a hurt liver.
And a hurt lung.
And a hurt lung.
And a hurting heart.
And a hurting brain. And a hurting everything.
Yeah.
And hangovers are
pretty fun still.
Hangovers are never enjoyable.
It's pretty fun still.
But it's worth it. It's so worth it. No, but I mean, I used to be a much bigger drinker in my youth, and it's teetered off within the years. I've grown up. I'm a old man now, and I mean
it's 52.
I'm 52 and a half. But I've reduced my alcohol intake quite a bit. I drink occasionally now, like one or two beers here and there.
Nice.
Like every weekend.
That's a good amount. 1 or 2 beers every weekend. It's a good amount. GPC doesn't recommend more than 1 or 2 beers every weekend. Maybe while you're listening to us.
GPC does not condone drinking and driving. Let's put that on record.
Definitely that.
But no,
we talked about that last segment.
We did. It's big. It's big in our.
It's pretty big in our.
It's big
industry,
in our GPC culture.
In our industry here.
No, I definitely I don't do the party thing anymore like I used to when I was younger, and talking about getting wasted and blackout drunk and just dumb crazy,
sloshed.
I don't do that anymore.
You're talking about can't remember where I was at.
Yeah.
Who was I talking to?
Exactly.
Who did I blow up on?
Exactly.
Why do they not like me anymore?
Who did I get in a fight with? Why does my face hurt? Why do I have a black eye?
Hey.
No, but I'm kind of past that now. I think it comes with whatever maturity and age. I mean,
amen.
I mean, if it does or not, I mean, I'm guessing, but
who knows?
I mean, it's honestly it's nice now. You're being a little bit older, and I can just chill. I can just have 1 or 2 drinks, and it's cool. I just get a little mini buzz, and then it gives me a nice little sleepy time when I'm afterward, and it feels great.
Viejito, dude. Dude.
Telling you.
Viejito.
Can't escape it, man.
For those of you who do not know what viejito means, type it into Google.
Just
figure
Google
it out.
Google it. You'll figure it out in 4 seconds. But yeah, man. I mean, it's a part of getting older. You're gonna get there one day. Just know that your drinking level has to go down because you cannot drink as much as you used to be able to when you're a kid. So
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
pretty much hit the old
Hit the like button. We'll get you back up.
hit the like button, and that'll get me back up. Hit the like button for every like that we get. I'll drink a beer. Let's try and get this up to 1,000 likes.
Ridiculous.
All right. Yeah, but how about you? What are your drinking habits like
Man,
currently
dude,
and in the
gone,
past?
They've gone crazy. I used to drink probably about a 6-pack of craft beer to 2 every week,
Yeah.
depending on what the occasion was.
I mean, you also have that nice availability. Like,
Yeah.
it's right there at 50% off.
We
as
had
well.
the growler fills and everything.
Yeah.
Like drinking a 64 ounce. It's funny because I worked with a coworker who would shake constantly, and at that point I was thinking like, wow, what should I,
Like alcohol withdrawal?
Yeah, to me it looks
Jeez.
like that. I mean, I don't really know what was going on, but
Could be
just to
par-
draw that conclusion because you're working at a brewery and the amount that they drink,
Yeah, could be Parkinson's too, though. Everyone has
I could be a
Parkinson's.
dick for all, for everything I knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought about it and I've considered that before in the past, whether alcohol was worth it. And
What are your feelings currently? Have they changed since?
significantly it's dropping a lot of drinking, and now I've
In what ways and why?
I've just liked dropping down on alcohol. No more drinking heavy, just because my body, I feel like I can't handle it. It's
Yeah.
true. It's not the same. Can't process it the same way. Used to be able to just work out in the morning and
And you're good.
you'd be fine again, and can't do it now.
Oh man, I remember the days of getting crazy drunk, and then like this,
You got to
blacked
fight
out.
fight
and-
with your inner demon
no,
to get your butt out of the freaking floor.
Yeah, no, just like a crazy night, and then like not even know how you got home, and then you wake up in the morning and like you're golden. You're just like no hangover. You didn't feel like you drank at all, and I was like, damn, like how is that even possible? Like
'Cause you still drunk.
I got hammered last night. There's no way that I should be alive this morning, but somehow you wake up and you're fine. Like your body can just take it, but.
You still got the shits.
Not anymore. Not these days, folks. Yeah.
I worked at a liquor too, and I stocked shelves for a while, and the people who would come in for their daily buzz were not pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of alcoholics that, it's definitely not benefiting them in any way. Definitely not benefiting their health. I'm sure that, there's a lot of issues that come along, family issues, marital issues. It's like, that kind of stuff
I've had
sucks.
my fair share of that. I mean, arguing with the missus or, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you've had a missus? You've been married?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
This is news. I didn't know. Wow. Congratulations.
Hey, happy belated. Oh, for those of you who didn't know, my girl's birthday was yesterday. And,
I just want to send out
everybody send out some happy belated
happy
messages.
belated.
Hey, happy belated.
Happy belated to Salinas with an S.
With an S. Selena.
But right on, man. What do you think? The bar life, the bar culture, clubs, all that. I think, like for bar life, going out and drinking, like it's like escape, Like you get home from your 9 to 5, and you're like, dude, I don't want to be sitting here at home or freaking. I mean,
It's an alternate reality you can just jump to and drink and
yeah.
witness time go by.
I mean, you got all your crap at home. Maybe your house is dirty, your dishes aren't clean. You don't even have any beer in the fridge. So you're like, ah, dude, I'm getting out of
You
here.
don't
I'm
care.
getting out of this freaking hellhole. And you go out and you're at your nice bar and it's all, the scenery's nice and everything looks cool and you're chilling. You got music bumping and you're just like, dude, it's a nice
Nice.
escape,
Yeah, definitely. But that's somewhat changed in a way. At least like when I was going to bars routinely, I'd be hanging out with friends and stuff. But there'd be times where people are just there because they don't want to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, that whole escape it's pretty prominent throughout everybody.
Yeah. And then that's why people have their go-to spots, because then that's, you know, that becomes your secondary home. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you want somewhere to escape, but you also want it to be comfortable, you know, and, you know, familiar.
Would you ever envision maybe somebody who shouldn't be at a bar? Who shouldn't be at a bar, Chris?
Young kids. Are you talking besides that?
Who shouldn't be at a bar, Chris?
You're saying my name, so are you saying I shouldn't be there? People that are already hammered drunk probably shouldn't be at bars?
Scapegoats should not be at bars.
Scapegoats?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Scapegoats.
How do you mean?
You know, people who draw problems from other people. Scapegoating.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Or people with mental issues probably shouldn't be at bars. Just saying. Even though every single person at a bar does.
Everybody nowadays has something.
Everybody, period, has something. And it's not just nowadays. Everyone always has
Everybody always
mental.
has something. That's our next topic for next week, guys.
Everybody always has something. That's my next mixtape coming up. Well, right on, man. Do you have anything else to add to that beautiful segment?
What do you consider too much to drink at a bar? There's not enough, right?
Too much to drink? Are you talking personally?
Yeah, well,
Because for
you're at a
myself,
bar. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. You know what? Personally, if I was at a bar and I were to drink too much, I would say
too much is when you start.
probably about a double.
When you start acting
within an hour,
stupid.
within an hour, maybe like 2 double shots. That'd be too much.
When you start acting like a fool, that's when it's like, okay, you should probably be cut off now.
How do you get there?
What do you think? This is a pretty broad topic, but how about why people drink in general?
You know, I heard it's like an elevator.
What's that?
Drinking.
How is that?
It's gonna get pretty deep.
Go ahead. Lay it on me.
So.
Or in me. Deep. Lay it in
deep
me deep.
in there. It's gonna be in there. Hold up. So.
It's about to be in there. Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold up. You might want to grab the sheets a little bit. Alright, so hey, but you know, drinking is like an elevator. You get off at different points.
Okay. I don't know if I follow. Keep going.
It's an elevator, but it only goes down. It doesn't go up. And you push the button every time you drink. But as you continue to drink, it just keeps going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm here with you. Or I'm there with you, I think. What if it's... Okay, wait.
He's realizing it right now.
So where are you getting off at? If it's going down and down and down.
Definitely not here.
I thought you had a...
Yeah, dude. Think about it. Just let it fuck your mind a little bit.
let it sizzle.
Let it sizzle.
Let it marinate.
Let it marinate in there.
Oh, it's marinating. It's marinating, all right. Still not getting it. You could expand on it and kind of explain, but...
I can, yeah. Let me tell you. So,
let me tell you
real quick. So every time you drink, right, you hop in on this elevator and you're going down and you don't know where you're getting off at, because if you drink with somebody else, you're both on the same elevator, but both of you come back at different points in terms of like how you see and perceive reality after you just got to that point of drinking.
I feel like that's starting to make more sense of like you don't know what floor you're getting off of when you start drinking. Like I mean, is that not what you meant?
Yeah.
Like that makes starting to make more sense. It's like, dude, you just hit all the buttons.
Oh, I
you just hit them all,
understand.
and then you're like, dude, am I getting off floor -19 or floor -35. It's like, I don't know.
-40, B52.
B52. That's the 52nd basement, by the way, for those who don't know.
You don't have clearance.
Ooh, yeah. If you don't have clearance, you're screwed. It's
Got
like Area
clearance.
51. Yeah.
For those of you just tuning in, shit has hit the fan.
Shit has hit the fan. You're correct. It's spraying everywhere. It does not smell good.
Smell like asshole.
I'm gonna tell you that much.
Hate the rain.
It smells like duty.
Manure.
Anyway, so I think there are many reasons why people frequent local bars, clubs, watering holes, gin distilleries.
I mean, not to say, why not go to a bar? I mean, the food's
it's expensive.
Somewhat good sometimes.
It's expensive.
It's not like
Alcohol.
my mom.
It's expensive.
Mijo.
There are dumbass people that go to bars and they get drunk and stupid and fight people. And there are people that try
it's actually dangerous.
People that try and drug women at bars.
I
think there's many reasons not to go.
never experienced that firsthand, but I've heard stories, and I've heard a story of one of my old friends also getting drugged, but it was a dude.
Yeah.
He said 2 drinks, 2 Coronas, and the second Corona didn't taste right, and by the end, like, he was just sloshed. He felt like he had taken like 16 beers or shots.
Dude, that's weird. I swear I have the same, like, pretty much exact same story.
And it was just 2 Coronas. It wasn't even anything like crazy from what I heard.
Like,
and then he said that it was like tasted kind of funny.
All I had to drink for the night, it was at this late night. What do you call it? Like a
Dive bar.
No. Like the
It's a strip club.
No, like those, like the raves, like the after-hour raves. You know, when they just have them in this, emptied out building. And they had
EDC 2006.
They had canned Mexican beer, like I think it was like Tecate or something, and I only had like 4, maybe 5 at the most, and it was at like the last drink that I was drinking, and I went from 0 to freaking -100 in like 2 seconds.
Were you just inebriated, or were you unable to move?
No, I just went like stupid, like seriously, like I was like slurring my words like crazy. I was like, and then like I basically like blacked out. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a full.
It sounds similar.
It wasn't a full-on blackout because I remember like bits and pieces throughout the whole thing.
Do you remember her face? Can we get a sketch going, sketch artist?
I don't. I mean, they were canned.
Sketch artists.
They were canned beers, so they pop it right there, right for you, and hand it to you. So it's like if somebody snuck something into
so
my
easy
drink.
to pop something in there while you're opening up a beer and it's foaming because it looks fresh.
Well, I don't think it was the servers, but I mean, I'm just saying if that's what happened, like at what point would somebody just be like, bleep, and why? Like, you know what I mean? But that's so weird that like I had that same scenario happen. I mean, there's no way I've drinking much more than that, especially Mexican beer.
Yeah, Tecate Light. Come on.
Yeah, and I was drinking it for that reason, to not get. I drove. You know what I mean? I didn't want to get wasted. And
Ladies and gentlemen, do not drink and drive.
Yeah, no, my buddy had to drive. That was so crazy though. I could not believe.
How long ago was this?
Probably like over 3 years ago. I mean, 3, 4 maybe.
Wow. I don't have a similar story like that, but there was a time where I drank too much wine and got really sloshed, but it was homemade wine, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, homemade wine tastes like Welch's juice, but it has the alcohol content of a freaking 40 proof vodka.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And that's sneaky too, because you can't taste the alcohol.
Very sneaky.
It is sneaky.
Super sneaky.
Because you don't know, you can't tell how much you're drinking.
You can't. Welch's juice tastes so fucking amazing.
You're just like, I'm thirsty. I just want some juice. But
like,
little
Mom,
do you know.
Do you have any more juice?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but homebrew wine, whoever would have known.
Homebrew wine. Shout out.
Shout out.
Homebrew
Sponsor
wine.
us.
Sponsor us. And let's get into let's get into our first sponsor, Trader Joe's sparkling mineral water. I'd like to thank Trader Joe's for sponsoring. Click the description down below. Get 20% off your first purchase. Thank you, Trader Joe's.
Thank you, Boobily, for not sponsoring us, because now we got Trader Joe's.
That was a great topic. Let's get into the next topic. That's preparation. Preparation for round two.
You know what, guys? Let's just talk a little bit more about some other topics that we have not addressed about alcoholism.
Let's get heady. You want to get heady? I want to start deep diving into
I want to start duck diving.
All right, segue. Let's segue into that next topic. Since that's what we said we were gonna do.
Yeah. Do people say WB anymore?
WB like the WB frog?
Like welcome back.
Like W balls?
Nah, dude. I used to old school game and like
W
around
balls.
AOL area.
AOL.
And AOL, when AOL was the thing.
Or
America
like
Online.
BRB.
BRB, AFK.
Dude, I used to hate the BRB. You're talking to some girl,
Burb,
and she's like BRB, and you're like, fuck, well,
fuck, dude.
like,
I just want to see your titties.
right? And I'm like, all right, like BRB, like. Be right back when? Like, you can be back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you're kind of hanging out, and you're like waiting.
One of my favorites is honestly the South Park bit where Cartman is sitting on the computer and he's trying to get in contact with older people, older than him, in order to establish older relationships with people. And he gets in contact with somebody who says "hung daddy," and they say, "Hi, I'm 8 inches tall" or something like that. And he responds back with, "Sorry, I'm not interested." Oh no, he says, "I'm 8.5 inches," and he says, "Sorry, I'm not interested in being friends with midgets."
Wow. I haven't seen South Park in a minute, man. It's been a long time.
Well, kicking it back, dude. MSN days, huh?
MSN.
Messengers. Instant messengers.
Yeah,
I remember sitting in chat rooms with like 13, 14 people.
Dude.
Just constantly going off about cool things, like cool ideas, upcoming future, the future of technology.
ASL, age, sex, location. Let me know who you are, where you are, when you are.
I just got a DM right now. I'm going to go check it out.
Dude, you're going to check out your MSN message right now?
I think that was an AOL message.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You got mail? You've got email? You've got mail.
You got mail.
Nice, man. Well, let's segue into this next topic. We got into the last one. We got into a little load night action, which
it's going to become a thing.
It's a prospecting animation of yours. Is this correct? Is this correct news?
This is correct.
Or is this fake news?
This is not fake news, all right? But this is a topic for us to talk about, and as well as fake news. Fake news is a topic we're going to talk about in the future.
Last time we talked about it, but we didn't go into like, extreme detail or anything. We just went over the couple basic points of it. But we could, I want to talk more of more details, like possible episodes and stuff. Because I like a lot of that. I hear what you're saying about the opening. Like, it can start with a little lighter click, and then it basically expands out to the Big Bang and stuff. That's pretty dope. That's a good idea.
Cool ideas. I do have a general idea on what we want to run on or what we want to establish. I do want to show a lot of simple art and a lot of art that I guess would drive people to kind of be able to potentially draw it and create fan art.
Yeah.
You know
what I was thinking? This is, it's kind of a little off subject, but it still pertains. A lot of movies and cartoons and whatever it may be. There's not a lot of character design. Think of all the different characters that are so stylized that they could be made in a Halloween costume or something. How many Like, I feel like there hasn't been like much of anything like the past whatever, however many years.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean, the fact that Chucky is still a popular Halloween item.
Yeah, I mean, then that's
Right,
getting
like-
revamped. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
over
but I'm
and over.
But I'm talking about, that's what I'm saying, like new products, right? Like like new IPs that are coming out. Like honestly, the way, I swear to you, the way it feels is like the last thing that was like something that could be like done in a costume was like Austin Powers. Like, I swear to you, like that's the way it seems. Like,
And that they worked so hard on all their costume production, didn't they?
but like I don't know, like when that was big and that was a hit, like how much was that, like, I like everybody and their mother was Austin Powers. You know what I mean? For Halloween, like for that hot, minute there. But like, what, like, how many different things could you say within the past however many years are like something that you can make a costume out of or whatever, and but not like a revamp. You know what I mean?
I think Frozen was a big one when I saw the little kids dressed up in Frozen outfits.
True. And then but that's one.
But that's a Disney production as well, and Disney always everything sells.
And then again, too, though, originality though. Like how original? It's still just whatever. Like the one's like a blue dress, and the other girl's like whatever. She looks like a German. What do you call the freaking beer ladies? That's what it reminds me
The
of.
Hosgarden.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But like recognizable. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you can, I can't think of anything in the past, 10, 15, maybe even 20 years that's like something that's like new, innovative, and like a crazy character design that's like really noticeable. Like if you're to dress up as a cosplay, Halloween, whatever it may be, and people are like, oh, that's
I feel you on the
so-and-so
10 year.
character.
I feel you on the 10 year. Even Kylo Ren was a big thing, but only for a little bit.
And even, I mean, it's just a dude in black robes,
Yeah.
like big whoop-de-doo.
It's another Jedi.
The only thing that makes him stand out is his cross lightsaber, and it's like, oh, that's Kylo Ren. But if you take that away, it's like, it's a
He's
dude
just
in black
another Jedi.
robes. You know what I mean? Especially if he doesn't have his helmet on. It's just a dude with long black hair in black robes, like big whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean? I don't know. I swear that's something right now, and I think that like if somebody comes up with a new IP of some kind of character and like I'm saying, like really stylized. You know what I think it is?
And that's what you want to go for, I believe, whenever you're developing a new TV show. The characters have to be memorable and wear some sort of
Exactly.
attire that's going to be memorable for all the individuals.
Exactly. And you know what I think it is?
You think of Rick's lab coat from Rick and Morty. Everybody who knows Rick and Morty, even if they don't know Rick and Morty, know that even there's a character with a lab coat.
Yeah.
Just hearing that Rick has a lab coat.
And that's still pretty general too, though, because I mean, it's a lab coat.
It's
You
a
know what
lab
I mean?
coat.
It's like, it's not like it's a special lab coat that's, orange and green stripes or something.
Doesn't
You know what
have
I mean?
any safety marks on it or anything.
But I think why like that's been like gone away from like over the years. I think like people, they're obviously, besides like the rebooting and revamping and all that crap, right? So that's just a thing right now. So all the old crap comes back. But besides that, I think it's like also like they're afraid. They're afraid to try something new. You
It's
know
hard
what I
to
mean?
put something new out and not get it judged nowadays and
Yeah.
not get it instantly criticized.
So like they like
When even the
tone-
people next door to you don't like your posts.
Yeah. I think like they tone things down, like they tone it way down. You know what I mean? Like they don't give crazy like stylized outfits and stuff. They just like give them like a regular t-shirt and regular pants. You know what I mean? It's not
You got to
like-
make them somewhat relatable to the entire crowd too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you could do that too. You know what I mean? Like you can have like a stylized look and something very original, but still have it relate. And then, dude, you have all kinds of kids, doing Halloween cosplay and all that stuff, because it's their
It's a-
favorite character or whatever. I think that's a big thing. And I like with creating something new, like if it was to be an animation or cartoon or something, like that would be one of my first things that I would incorporate. It's like, dude, what are they gonna look like, and like what are they gonna be wearing? And it would have to be something that's like stands out and original, not just a dude who's wearing blue pants and a white t-shirt, and the other guy's wearing black pants and a yellow t-shirt. You know what I mean?
The
Simple.
plainacity of like having just a simple outfit on, a cardigan or a shirt, or maybe even just a pair of pants, it actually, I feel like it goes a long way with making the characters look somewhat like something achievable, you know. And honestly, it's not like they're reciprocating the best details of every character whenever they're out and watching this TV show, but you do learn a little bit of something from TV shows. And if you learn that it's a unique dress or something, the kids are going to want it, or the parents are going to want it.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to want that attire.
Yeah. No, totally. And I get what you're saying, but I think that's where it goes back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think there's a happy medium too. You know what I mean? You don't have to have the craziest flashy outfits so that way it stands out and it's original, but you can meet in the middle and have it relatable, you know, and still kind of like everyday, but still.
I think definitely a hat has been missed throughout a lot of TV shows recently.
Hats?
And hats.
Yeah.
Just ballpark hats, fitted hats.
I was honestly, it's funny you say that because I was just thinking earlier, like.
And I'm not just biased because I'm wearing a hat.
Which the listening audience cannot see that you are definitely wearing a backwards hat right now. But I was just thinking that earlier. How like let's just say regular, you know, just regular dramatic, whatever. It could be a dramatic comedy, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But like if it's not for the sake of like a period piece, you know, where they have like a cowboy hat or, you know, a pirate hat.
They
like,
never have hats on.
Yeah,
now.
like regular everyday people.
They make fun of the characters with the hats on.
No one ever wears hats. It's so weird.
Why?
I just noticed that.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, even characters, unless they're representing some sort of period in time, they never have a hat. Or if they're a thug, they have something on their face.
Yeah. Well, that's, yeah. Yeah, that, or it's done for the sake of you know, comedic reason, or it has to be the point of like conversation. You know what I mean? Like, or else they won't wear it. You know what I mean?
I think we struck a little bit of a nerve for like a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas.
We just struck oil.
This idea is right now like, stop. My nerves.
But that's fun. It's like, I'm serious that I find that so funny that you just brought that up because I was just thinking that earlier. It's like regular everyday people in movies, they don't wear hats. It's so weird.
Right.
Like why? What's with the
what is it? I don't wear a hat to hide anything. I don't wear a hat to do anything. I'm an everyday person.
What's with this hatism?
Anti-hat. What is up with this hate?
Hatism.
What is up with this hate?
It's a hat crime.
This hattie. It's a hat crime. I will not stand for it.
I will not stand for these hat crimes.
I will not rest for it. I will not get fitted hats for this. I did not pay top dollar at Lids for this.
I did not pay $39.99.
$95.
$39.95 for this.
Who knows why they don't add those extra 4 cents?
And I am leaving the tag still on it like the 90s, like Belle Biv DeVoe.
Dude, I leave it in the bag and I put that shit on my head.
Dude, like Key and Peele. Put it in the...
You're right. They did it first. All right. You're right.
The receipt,
Key and Peele did it first.
The receipt
okay?
is still in the bag.
Yes, you're right. Key and Peele did it first.
But it's all good, man. How much of your animation that you want to get started? How much is it going to be? Like it's going to be comedic, right? It's going to have comedic aspects.
I feel more of life lessons and comedy. Kind of like a South Park.
But, I mean, it's going to have comedy in it, though,
South
right?
Park and Simpsons, almost.
Yeah, along those South Park,
I mean, like,
Simpsons,
you know,
like
they bring a lot of morals. South Park brings a lot of morals into their gameplay.
Yeah.
And I love how they do it, too, because as much as raunchy as they are, or as you know, as fabulous as they
it's like
are,
they sneak them in.
They
almost.
still sneak in all these ideas of humanitarian ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
There's an episode and there's a song that I remember about making the climate change go away, and they go out to make it right. And they're clapping their hands along to the song. It's amazing. You know, South Park. Amazing.
Dude.
All right, everybody, back to the pile.
I haven't seen South Park in a hot minute.
See,
It's one of those. It's one of those things that I know is hilarious, and I know if I watched it, I would love it. I mean, new episodes and whatnot, ones I haven't seen in years. But I don't know why. I don't know why I don't
It's
do
still
it.
so relevant today to society, just society being the way that it is.
It's just the stupidest comedy, but stupidest in the best way.
Yeah.
Stupidest comedy, like frickin' Team America, that movie.
Fuck yeah. Sam Riders.
It's like the stupidest stuff, but it's freaking hilarious. And like, there's
Hold
no.
on, Team America. One of my favorite scenes is when he's in the they're driving away with the terrorists, and Gary's in the back of the vehicle with all the terrorists, and they're driving away from the two Team America soldiers, and they're trying to get him back. And they're like, and he's trying to give him the signal saying like, rescue me, and he's like, it's me. And then he's all like, what is he saying? He's like, I think he's saying, kiss me. And he's all like, smart ass motherfucker. You just trying to blow him up. Funny.
Dude, I haven't seen that in a minute. I don't even remember that. That's how long it's been. I need to watch that. I'm
You
gonna
need to put
buy it.
yourself on that, dude. That's a good movie to have. Good on you.
Good on ya.
Good on you.
Oh man, yeah.
We're getting kicked out of this location pretty soon, guys, and sorry for cutting this out early.
We'll be here all night. You didn't hear? I just bought the establishment, so it's cool. We're good. Yeah. Let the beer flow. Let the beer flow, man.
Leave the taps on
all night.
All night.
Leave the taps on. Don't even turn them off.
Taps are going on. Don't worry. Hey, yeah. Thank you, Stone, for sponsoring.
We're gonna be under the taps like wheezing the juice. We're like, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
I'm down.
Nice.
That's all right. I still got the last of mine. So last call my ass. I don't care.
Talk about courtesy, because last time there was a lady who came up to us and didn't call us out right away. Instead, it was
when they were giving us little signals.
Yeah, it was a little smoke
And they're
signal or
like-
something quiet.
They're like, psst, psst, psst. They're like, they're like, psst, psst.
Hey, last call 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, nice.
That was cool. At least they're being
Very
respectful,
polite, respectful.
Of what was going on.
Situations.
Not like the other homeboy about
It's all good though.
about the no vaping thing.
That's all I do. All I do is smoke when there's no smoking signs.
I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel, man. So back. I wanna cycle back one more again.
One more time. One more
So
time.
somewhat comedic. It's gonna have life,
Life applications to it.
and
And the thing is, though, what life do we want to impact? And how relevant do you want it to be to your life? It's a good question.
yeah,
Because ages in TV shows, ages in viewers, I don't want to impact the wrong crowd in the wrong way.
the demographic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you also do want to keep in mind that people are watching,
yeah.
no matter what you're uploading online or putting out.
My point of view on that is honestly, like, I mean, and this is just me talking right now, who knows? I mean, my feelings might change, or let's say I put stuff out, some kind of content, it could be a podcast, it could be an animation, whatever, and it like gets a following. I mean, my views could change, with time. I don't know, because I'm not there yet. I haven't experienced it. But like, as right now, the way my feelings are is like, I really don't give a fuck.
You
like,
don't wanna,
honestly,
it's
like,
not to impact people. It's to.
it's just just want to do what I want to do.
There we go.
And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Like, if you don't like it, don't listen or don't watch. And I don't know. I believe there's something in being genuine, and it's coming from a place like deep inside, like, you know what I mean, like something that you care about and something that you feel strongly about. Like
society's gone so far with this, and I mean, in terms of musicians nowadays singing about fake love and love that they don't think it's not love. If you go back and you hear a 1940s song about love during World War II, it definitely does not say I want to fuck you and twerk until you're gonna freaking
yeah.
nut all on inside me. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Well, see, that's the thing is that humans, they have very strong bullshit meters, and people's bullshit meters are a lot stronger than they realize. You know what I mean? Like, we recognize fake shit and like, you know, things that are ingenuine. Like we notice things way more than we actually realize. You know what I mean?
But don't act on it. Like, a lot of people don't act on it.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, whatever, ignorance is bliss kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Like, so-and-so is a fake, whatever, and they're sellout, but, you know, I'm going to watch their content or I'm going to listen to the music anyway. Like, you know what I mean? But...
Third eye blind.
Exactly. But, I mean, yeah, actually. But, like, I just think, like, there are the people, though, that have the bullshit meter, and then it throws them off, you know? Like, when some's ingenuine, they're like, what the fuck? Like, a fake person.
Somebody who comes up to you and says, I want to be your friend. Hey!
How's it going, man?
What's up,
So
dude?
nice to meet you. Oh, dude, you're
my
so
God.
cool. Like, it's
Dude,
like,
who
what
are
the
you? I like
fuck?
your shirt. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
like, you know how fake that shit is,
Yeah.
and it's annoying. Like, you find it annoying because your bullshit meter's firing off, and it's like, dude, like, what is up? Like, there has to be, like, you know, ulterior motives. You know what I mean? Like, why is this person like this? There's no way that this is genuine, you know? And then when someone is genuine cool, you know, they come up to you, hey, what's up, man? Hey, nice to meet you. You know, whatever. My name's, you know, so-and-so. And, oh, man, hey, cool. Yeah, it's nice to be out here. Like, whatever. I don't know. You notice a genuine, you know, like...
You do notice other genuine souls out there. And let's face it, first impressions, they do go a long way.
Yeah.
You know, no matter where you go and no matter what religion you are.
First impressions, but there's always, you know... You can be redeemed depending on what the case may be. I mean, think about how many people you've met and we're like, who the fuck is this person? And then you get to know them more and more, and you're like, oh, this person's actually pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
I can't believe what I used to think about them when I first met them. You know what I mean? Or
I don't go back on my word.
or vice versa. If you know, meet someone, think they're hella cool, and then they turn out to be a scumbag.
And you
know
totally
what I
find
mean?
out the real colors of people that
Yeah.
way.
And that happens all the time.
I've definitely dabbled in a couple of those individuals, and definitely.
Oh yeah, I've had my fair
There's
share.
a couple, you know, there's just people that you hang out with, people who just bring down negativity on you, and you can't let it get to you personally. Their personal gain is going to be stronger than yours at any point.
Yep. Negativity breeds negativity. Yeah.
Good topic.
I appreciate, you know, genuineness in people.
That's cool.
And
Because, you know, in reality, in the show and everything, the genuineness of, like, whatever you put out there, that's what people look at. Not just your content. It's how genuine is this? How genuine is your prediction of Lindsay Lohan? How genuine is your prediction of, like, yourself, your future characters, you know?
I think, like, honestly, also, like, think about, like singers. Like, singers that are supposed to be, like heartfelt, you know, and they're supposed to, like, sing from their soul. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell the difference of someone who's, like, singing from, like, deep down, and they're singing, like, their pain out. You know what I mean? As opposed to someone who's, like, forced, like, here are the lyrics, you know, sing about your heartbreak, and they're like, everything's, you know, fine. They're not going through no heartbreak. Everything's cool. They got millions of dollars in there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going through no damn heartbreak, but they got to, like, force it. You know what I mean? And, like, that the music comes out like shit.
Music industry.
Because it's not...
If you're listening to this, just kill us.
But you know what I mean? You go,
Yeah.
like, you can tell when a performance is, like, and you
When
can
it's fake,
hear
it's a
it.
sham. You can hear it in their voice.
Exactly.
You can hear it in their voice.
Exactly. And that's where, going back, like, I think that comes out in content as well. Like, doesn't matter what the content is. Like, just because it's a singing, you know, and that's where, you know, you can hear, you know, the genuineness and like the same thing will be in any content. You know, if you create an animation or whatever, like that.
If you don't believe your work, you're not going to believe.
Yeah, I mean,
what you're putting out.
Because they're not going to have that heartfelt, you know, drive inside. And like things, you know, the animation's going to be shitty and it's going to be choppy and it's like not going to look great. They're not going to come up with great character design. You know what I mean? Because that's not going to be coming from deep down. Just like, I don't know, put him in blue pants and a white t-shirt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be anything, you know, conceptually great. So, but like, if you come from it like, oh man, like, you know, this is my character, and like, you know, you fall in love with your own work and your own characters, and like, oh man, like, I can't just put him in blue pants and a white t-shirt. That's lame. Like, he needs to have something cool, you know, like, you know what I mean?
That's character design and creation right there.
Yeah. So
I love it. It's a great idea. It's a great topic, and honestly, I can see it in my mind's eye, in my third eye.
In your third liver?
Sixth.
Right on, man.
2 transplants later.
Well, you know, the more we put it out there into the universe, you know, the more it'll come to fruition. I mean, I believe in that stuff. Not to sound like hokey and all that, but I mean, the more you talk about it, the more, you know,
the more action too.
The more you keep it in the forefront of your mind, and it's just like, you know, stay driven. So I'm like, I've been ready for so damn long to do some kind of animation or something. Like, it's been literally for, I mean, I used to dream about it when I was a kid, to be perfectly honest. Like, I used to do the little flip books, you know, with like Post-its, you know what I mean? And you just do the little stick figures, and I would like...
That's cool. Make them fight or something?
Yeah. And then I remember when I saw, like, old school, like, cartoon making equipment. Like, you draw, like, the cells and stuff. You know what I mean? You ever seen that cell animation? You draw, like, the first one, and then you draw the next one, and it basically, like, it takes like a picture of every single cell, you know. So you draw and then you draw the next motion and the next cell, and then it takes a picture of that one, and then you do you just keep going, and then eventually you play it back, and it, like, you know, the characters are moving and stuff.
That reminds me of Flip-A-Clip. I downloaded this app recently called Flip-A-Clip, and basically it's like an animation app. You can make a portrait or whatever, add a layer to it if you want, and then you add another one, and you could just play them in order and add as many layers as you want to that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should check that out. That sounds dope. But yeah, and then just in general, doing stupid voices my whole life. I'm a damn mockingbird, like, no joke. Like, yeah, caca is right. But I mean, I mock every single voice.
Hey, play my jam real quick. Play my jam real quick.
What's your jam?
You know that one that has 154 million views?
Is it, oh, your jam. Oh, let me see. Let me think of how it goes again. Is it that one that goes, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da?
Yeah.
Oh, that one? Is that the one you're talking about?
Hey, yeah, that's my jam right there.
Hey, because it's got to be one of two, because it's either that one or it's...
Nah, that's the jam. Hey, play the jam.
Oh, my bad.
Play the jam. No, play my jam.
I got it. I got it straight now. I got it.
Hey.
All right, man. Well, I think that was some good talking, man. That was
definitely a great conversation.
I enjoy all that. Let's just make a little verbal pact that we're gonna get all that. We're gonna get those animations rolling. We got to get that down. And it doesn't have to be tomorrow. Just in the very
we have to knock this
future.
out, dude. We have to do something with this.
In the very, very near future.
If we don't drive anything with this, and what's gonna happen?
No, it'll happen, man. It'll come to fruition. But anyways, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. This has been episode 4. Episode 4. Tune in to episode 5. We will be taking live phone calls from people across the nation. All right, man.
Across the universe.
Across the universe.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. This has been episode 4, GPC Podcast. Good night.
Great night.
Love night.